Hello, everybody. We're back at it again here. And today's subject I'd like to talk about is good reasons to start a business. So, a lot of people out there are on the border as far as, should I quit my day job and start a business full time? Or maybe they just forgot why they got into business in the first place. Well, let me give you a couple of reasons here. Is that, a lot of people out there that are working full-time jobs, in these big corporations, you can move up maybe one or two levels. And after that, you're stuck for 30 years doing the same job. And for many people out there, your drive exceeds your will to work for that job. So, even if, I would say maybe not quit your full-time job, maybe do it on nights and weekends, just kind of test the waters. Maybe, just do a little bit of advertising, a little bit of work, kind of talk to people in that industry that you want to work in and see if, is there a demand there, or maybe I'm just, doing things in my mind that aren't there. Next, I know you see it in your job, but you see people that are a couple levels above you, and that management, they'll be there, stuck there forever. They will literally die with their boots on, so to speak. And they understand the path that got there. It was very hard, and it took a very long time to get. And they have their IRAs, they have their employee benefits, they have everything set in place, and they know their daily routine for the next 10 years. And good for them, but, they understand the struggle it was to get there. So if you're young and if you're just on the border, or maybe you're in a position in life where, you're kind of in between jobs, check it out. Put something out there. Next, a lot of people may be just tired of being bossed around. And, you have a lot of better ideas than your immediate manager. And, as well, I would say by the same token, a lot of people don't like the corporate structure as far as being stuck somewhere until literally the person above you either quits or dies. And, being a young person or being a person that's driven, there's no guarantee that you'll get up, because they may hire a different person, or they may hire somebody outside the corporation. So definitely, if, like I said, if you're in a position or you're just thinking about it, get out there and try it. And it's just I'd say another good point is that the upper level of any big corporation, let's be honest here, they're old, and they've been working that same job for 30 years, and they're not going anywhere. And, a lot of these people, they really have been institutionalized. They know whatever the corporation says is true, or whatever, and that's basically what gives them their paycheck. And so they're not going to quit because they have their routine, they have their, kids in college, and they're paying off that college, and they're saving for their IRAs, which are whatever amount they are. So they're not going to, they're going to stay there. So, just definitely look into starting a business. A lot of y'all out there, you have a lot more drive than your position requires as far as internal drive to start a business or make money or whatever. And the problem with big organizations is that everything is structured, from your pay to your hours to your metrics, is everything. And moving up is nearly impossible. You may wow them with the fanciest degrees, with the you know somebody or you don't know somebody, and it doesn't matter, because they've already had programmed in their minds how things work. And the upper level management, they're getting the sweet bonuses. They are not moving. So start a business. Start a business. Did I say start a business? Start a business. Next, you like your freedom, and you like your workflow. You know what you need to do. You know how you need to do it. And the upper level management, unfortunately, they've been institutionalized, and they know a certain way to do things because their managers told them to do something as well. So they're not moving, and they have their IRAs, 401ks, healthcare, etc. So they are not moving, and start a business. So bottom line here, folks, is if you're on the cusp of things, or if maybe you've forgotten why you started a business in the first place, this article is it. Check it out, start a business, get out there, try new things. Don't look back 30, 40 years from now and say, man, I should have done this or I should have done that. Do it. Go for it. I believe in you. A little bit about me. I have a small bookkeeping business, myself and my partner. We do bookkeeping for small to medium-sized businesses, so we're fairly well-versed in small businesses. So believe me, and if the people we know can do it, you can do it. Our company, Metro Bookkeeping, right there, www.metroacc.com. Like and subscribe for more podcasts.